My brother and I love each other. I love him deeply. There has been a lot of pain between the two of us, especially the last 6 years.
Kate Middleton is really working hard for the royal family and being a real royal right now. She is engaged in working behind the scenes to facilitate communication between Prince William and Harry, and she's offering a lot of support to King Charles and other family members who are just straight up tired of the ongoing conflicts. According to a royal biographer, the Princess of Wales, Kate Middleton, is actively working to mend the fractured relationship between the two brothers. And in addition with her work to reconcile the brothers, Kate has also been instrumental in coordinating visits from the king to spend time with his grandchildren.
And all I've tried to do here is to see if I could produce something that warmed the heart and fed the soul.
Reportedly, Kate stands as the sole member of the royal family actively contributing to the resolution of tensions between the two brothers, as highlighted by a royal biographer in an interview with the Express US. And this biographer, Robert Jobson, he's the author of Our King Charles III, The Man and the Monarch Revealed. He commended Kate's efforts, stating that she is actively attempting to bridge the gaps within the family. And Robert Jobson, he had this to say in his own words: "I'm not sure how much dialogue there is with William and Harry at the moment. I think the only person that is helping the situation is Catherine, who is doing a brilliant job. First of all, when the king wants to see his grandchildren, for example, it's important to say that a lot of it has been through Catherine. But William and Harry, it's a difficult one. I think as brothers, they are more likely to get on the phone and have a conversation." Nevertheless, despite Kate's persistent efforts, there's a lack of trust that still continues to persist among the warring members of the royal family. The situation reached a new low following comments made by the Duke of Sussex, Prince Harry, in his recently published memoir Spare that was released earlier in 2023. Within the book's pages, Harry recounts an alleged physical confrontation between himself and his elder brother Prince William, during which William reportedly pushed him to the ground. And on top of that, Prince Harry, he details claims of William referring to Meghan as difficult, rude, as well as abrasive.
Squashes this idea that somehow my wife was the one that destroyed the relationship between these two brothers.
And then Robert Jobson, he also added this: "It's quite possible that one of them might pick up the phone to have a rant, but who's gonna pick up the phone on the other end?"
It was never a case of, I don't want to talk about it with you, I just don't know how to talk about it.
Because that's not going to achieve anything. There's also a lack of trust at the moment between all the members of the family and Harry about where this information is going, because a lot of stuff has appeared in print by him. I think that the royal family are going to have a period of calm where they actually can start to build some form of trust. I don't believe it'll ever come back to what it was before. Now, this strain existing between Harry and Meghan and William and Kate has definitely cast a shadow over other members of the royal family as well. Like, for example, the author even noted that the ongoing feud has been really stressful for Beatrice and Eugenie, individuals with whom Harry maintains close bonds. Alright guys, that's all the scoop I have for you in this one. Time will tell if Kate's efforts are going to be effective in restoring the strained relationships within the royal family. Yeah, so much going on here. Will Harry and William ever see eye to eye? Will they ever shake hands as brothers and have a restored relationship? No doubt, it's definitely not going to be like it was before because so much has changed. But hey, if they could be close siblings and brothers and stand united, even if Harry is no longer part of the royal family, he loses his title, whatever, just seeing them as brothers, you know, standing shoulder to shoulder would definitely be great, I think, for the royal family. And that's really what they want, as well as it'll help to build some trust and build, you know, a sense of unity within the royal family again. No doubt it's definitely been very stressful behind the scenes, and I'm sure they're doing their best to really hide and cover up all of the stress and commotion that Harry, Meghan, and the whole drama has caused within the royal family.
Kate was called Waity Katie, waiting to marry William. While I imagine that was really hard, and I can't picture what that felt like. This is not the same. And if a member of his family will comfortably say, we've all had to deal with things that are rude and racist are not the same.
Meghan Markle is furious with Kate Middleton, and she may have a very valid reason for being as furious as she is. According to a royal insider, there is a whole lot of tension between Meghan Markle and Princess Kate, and the situation has left Meghan Markle reportedly feeling very angry, like a lot of just rage inside of her. Now, currently, it's believed that King Charles is the only senior member of the royal family in contact with both Meghan and Harry. But apparently, Kate Middleton is in contact as well, or at least she tried to contact Harry in efforts to mend the family issues. So there's one insider that went on to disclose that Kate Middleton feels very sad about Prince Harry's limited contact with the royal family and attributes the current strained relationship to Meghan Markle. The insider went on to add these statements. Kate feels terrible that the royals and Harry are at this current impasse with so little contact between them. Then they went on to say she blames Meghan for it almost entirely, and the longer it goes on, the more it upsets and frustrates her. Now, in addition to all of that, the insider also had this to say. Kate let it be known to the palace aides who still speak to the Sussexes that she thinks it's an extremely poor show the way Harry's being treated. But Meghan is furious and thinks Kate has no right getting involved in her marriage. She would never dream of interfering between her and William. So like the information would go from King Charles, and I guess now we know Kate Middleton, to the palace aides, to Meghan and Harry, whether directly or to their reps who informed them. But either way, the source revealed that it was this specific reason, like these thoughts and actions of Kate, that made Meghan very angry with this whole situation. So on one hand, like it's understandable that Meghan would be angry in this case, since no one likes to feel like someone else is getting involved in their relationship and trying to reach out to your partner behind your back kind of thing. But I guess one can say in Kate's defense that when you marry into a family, your brothers and sisters-in-law will have opinions from time to time about your relationship. That's just how it goes in a family. Also, as much as the royal family is trying to keep their cool in the public eye about all of this drama surrounding Meghan and Harry, they are human also at the end of the day, and just like Kate did, they are bound to voice their frustrations, especially towards family members who they feel are destroying the image of the royal family. But despite all of this, Kate Middleton is actually said to be a peacemaker within the royal family. In a July 2023 interview on the Scandal Mongers podcast, royal commentator Valentine Lowe discussed Kate Middleton's role as a peacemaker in the royal feuds, particularly with Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. Valentine Lowe also delved into the origins of the phrase "recollections may vary," which gained a whole lot of popularity following Meghan Markle's interview criticizing the royal family in 2021. And Valentine Lowe concluded his comments by saying this, and I quote, "The person who was adamant that the phrase, should stay in was Kate, because she made the argument that we've got to lay down a marker to say that we challenge some of this narrative, because otherwise it's going to be accepted as true, and we've got the future reputation of the royal family to think about. It shows a side of Kate that's not always appreciated, that she's far steelier, she thinks about the longer term." The Princess of Wales, Kate Middleton, remains unwilling to forgive or forget what she views as the ultimate betrayal by Meghan Markle. Now, since the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, Harry and Meghan, had their revealing interview with Oprah in 2021, Kate Middleton has not been able to find it in her heart to forgive Meghan Markle for the damage that she caused. And it seems that this stance is unlikely to change in the near future, as indicated by a source from OK Magazine. And this is what the insider had to say. "Kate has drawn a hard line in the sand. She's not changing her mind about them. They never never apologized for their lies, but it's harder for William because Harry is his brother. It's a horrible situation all around. And yeah, of course, William and Harry grew up together. There is a closer bond than Meghan would have with Kate because they're just sisters-in-law and they recently met. Another thing to note is that according to the insider, Prince William's efforts to extend an olive branch to Harry sparked a whole lot of emotions in Kate, leading to a heated disagreement with Prince William. So they had some confrontations there, it got heated, but they were able to work out that disagreement amongst themselves privately. Now, the insider also had this to say, but Kate feels that Harry and especially Meghan have done enough damage to the royal family and will do even more damage if they're let back in. Now, in recent developments, there have been reports suggesting that Kate has been reaching out to Prince Harry, even at late hours in the night, hoping to mend the strained relationship that he has with the rest of the royal family.
While the lives of Harry and Prince William have never been close, the ongoing fallout between the two brothers has led peacemaker Kate to try and patch things up, but this is said to have irritated Meghan.
So she's kind of going out of her way, taking it upon herself to kind of fix things happening in the family. Now, one source told Closer Weekly in the UK that, and I quote, Kate has been in touch with Harry to tell him to keep his chin up and not worry too much about these temporary setbacks. She feels very sorry for him right now. Seeing him go through all these setbacks is very difficult to witness, and it tugs at her heartstrings, especially as his court trial is taking place so close to their home. Yeah, it has been really tough for Prince Harry. The connection between the Sussexes and the rest of the royal family got worse when Harry published his revealing memoir Spare in January of 2023. And in his book, he called his older brother, Prince William, his arch nemesis.
He killed 25 Taliban fighters, snorted cocaine as a teen, and calls his brother his arch nemesis.
And talked about how Meghan was treated by the royal family.
There has always been this competition.
He also shared private information about a disagreement between Meghan and Kate, and this happened during a wedding dress fitting. So it's no surprise that Harry and Prince William, they have a strained relationship there, because when somebody exposes private information like that publicly, how are you gonna feel about it? It also doesn't seem like Kate Middleton is a big fan of Prince Harry, but for the sake of her husband, Prince William, well, Harry is his brother, so she's really working to try to make sure that they are on the same wavelength, you know, that they're reconnected again as brothers. And, you know, she also knew Harry a lot longer than Meghan, so there's no surprise that Kate Middleton isn't really that attached to Meghan Markle and what really happens with her. But yeah, she's just really trying to do her best because it is a sticky situation here. Like, your husband is the Prince of Wales and his brother, the Duke of Sussex. You're trying to fix that, and at the same time, you aren't really cool with your brother-in-law's wife, your sister-in-law's, so you're trying to still work and fix that relationship. Yeah, I couldn't imagine what it would be like in Kate's brain right now, just trying to mend all of these broken relationships here and just trying to make things work.